born in Mecca in a testing climate of extreme heat. A boy whose father died before his birth. A boy whose mother died at the tender age of 6. Yet he grew up to be the most soft and gentle person who was known for his sublime nature, a man nicknamed the Truthful One. He walked the ground in humility. He never favored his friends or family in matters of justice. He was just and fair. He fought for racial equality. He fought for women's right at the peak of sexism from an environment where baby girls were buried alive. He freed the slaves and gave everyone the right to freedom. He was raised in the heat of Mecca and then driven out of Mecca and persecuted by his own people for revealing what was revealed unto him by Angel Gabriel, that there is only one God worthy of worship and none other. Little did he know that he is the chosen one. Secluded away, wrapped up in the shadows of the cave, was his source of peace away from the city's hustle and bustle. Just like that day, and appeared Angel Gabriel. Astonished and perplexed he was, and the angel commanded, "Read." He replied, "I am not of those who read or write." Again the command repeated, "Read." And again, "I cannot read." He became full of anxiety and overwhelmed to this experience. There came a squeeze with the third command, "Read." And the chain of miracles began as he started to recite in amazement. "Recite in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance. Recite, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that which he knew not." That became the first revelation and the start of the formulation of the Quran. Still perplexed and fearful, he retrieved from the mountain like the wind and rushed to his wife. "Cover me, cover me. Was this my illusion? Am I going mad?" He couldn't make sense of his experience, but was comforted by his dear wife with words of wisdom. Months went by in a wait for another revelation to befall, but nothing. Was this madness? Have I been abandoned by God? He questioned himself in anticipation, and then his objective was verified with another revelation. Revelation upon revelation over a span of 23 years. He spoke of only what he was blessed with and no words from himself. He brought peace and justice to a tyrant society. He fed the poor, he gave water to the needy, he helped orphans, he took care of widows. He was the best husband to his wives. He used to busy himself serving his family. In his entire life, not once did he raise his hands to hit anyone, not his wife, not a child, nor an animal. Such was his character that anyone would be enchanted. One day, whilst he was walking, he saw an elderly woman holding her provisions, so he offered her help. The old woman happily gave him the load, and on the journey she warned him, "Be careful of the man named Muhammad. He is a magician, a soothsayer, an evil person spreading lies and tricking people by speaking eloquently." He remained quiet and focused on alleviating the old lady's burden. Upon arriving at her destination, she thanked him and asked his name. "I am Muhammad." The woman on the spot declared her faith, proclaiming, "I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and you are indeed his messenger." On another occasion, a woman despised him and used to sweep rubbish on him every day as he walked past. He would respond by conveying the word of peace, "Assalamu alaikum." One day, he didn't encounter her and inquired about her out of concern, and he came to know that she was ill and lived alone. So he went to her home and provided her with food and water, as well as cleaning up for her. The old woman was astonished and repented and became a Muslim. He established a system of governance whilst bringing the most powerful message, whilst remaining patient and enduring the hardships afflicted upon him and his family. This is the best of mankind to walk on the face of this earth, recognized at the top of the 100 most influential people by the Western society in modern times. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was chosen categorically by Michael Hart, who exclaimed that as a Christian he would love to choose Jesus, but he had to place Muhammad, peace be upon him, at the head as he earned it. There were several categories which Prophet Muhammad surpassed, as he was a father, a husband, a statesman, a ruler, a leader, a warrior, and Jesus, peace be upon him, was not. Michael and his collaborators evaluated that the greatest man to impact history in the greatest way had to be Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Study the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and you will come to fall in love with him and gain higher morals. History has never again encompassed another personality with such love, obedience and respect he inspired in his people. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, will continue cementing place in hearts of all people till end of time.